Yo, what's good, guys? After installing hundreds of these toilet seat bidets all throughout New York City, I finally decided to invest in one for myself. All right, so check it out. This is the Brondell EcoSeat S101. This is a non-electric bidet toilet seat. I did not want to get one of those bidets that you install in your pre-existing toilet seat, so I decided to get this nice Brondell one. It was so affordable. It's about like $100. They have different versions of it, but this was really affordable. Way better compared to the Toto washlet bidets. Those are just too expensive and way too fancy for what I need it for. But we're gonna open this box, see what comes inside, and I'm gonna show you the tools that you need to install it, and we're just gonna get to it. All right. First, let's go over what tools are needed for this assembly. We're gonna need some pliers, adjustable pliers. These are called channel locks. You're gonna need some regular pliers, which is this nice small handheld one. Then you're gonna need some adjustable wrench. All right, this is adjustable wrench. This prevents you from damaging any of the connections that you're going to be tightening or loosening. This is just a 6-in-1 Stanley screwdriver. It has a Phillips head and it has a flat head inside here. This is to uninstall your toilet seat. We're going to need some Teflon tape, which is optional. You might not need it. This is a box cutter. This is just to open the box. We're going to need a sponge. This is to absorb any water that's in the tank or any water that might drip down. This is good for absorbing. And then we're gonna need a towel just to catch any of that water on the floor. It most likely won't need this if we use the sponge, but you never know. All right, so once you open up your Brondell bidet toilet seat and remove the plastic, you're gonna get a few things in this bag, okay? You're gonna get the owner's manual, which I already pulled out. You're gonna get your supply hose. This is gonna supply your bidet with water. And you're gonna get the mounting bracket. This is what's gonna go onto the back of your toilet, basically as if it was the toilet seat. And all the other components are accessories to this. So these are brackets for that mounting thing. And here you get your T adapter, which is gonna connect to your toilet. And then your toilet supply hose is gonna connect to the bottom of this. And then this is gonna be connected to the supply hose that came in the box here. And then they gave you some Teflon tape. Before I said you would need Teflon tape, it was optional, but I usually use my own just because of the higher quality, but you can always use this one. And you also get these bolts. The bolts are to install the mounting bracket, as simple as that. All right, let's get to it. So first thing we're gonna do is make sure we turn off this water. Next, we're gonna empty out the toilet. Take off your toilet lid and I'm gonna put the sponge in there. Press it down. Just let it absorb all that water. Just do its thing. All right. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna finish doing this. Now all your water should be out of your tank. There's no water in here. It's just dry. You can start removing your supply hose from the bottom of your toilet tank. You should just be able to loosen it up by hand, because these all should just be hand tight and it shouldn't be that tight. If you're not strong enough, just use a wrench, but you should be able to just do it by hand. You see there's a little bit of water dripping out, but that's nothing. It's because we drained out everything out of the toilet tank. It's only drips. All right, so now that we've removed the supply hose from the toilet tank, we're going to install our T adapter. Now, this is where the Teflon tape that is provided by Brondell is gonna come in handy. You can apply the Teflon tape around this part and around this part. It's not really necessary because they should be secure connections, but it's better safe than sorry. So let's do that now. You're gonna take the Teflon tape and you're gonna install it clockwise. So you're gonna take that, and make sure you're not getting the Teflon tape to cover the hole where the water is going to go through. You're going to just... should look a little bit like this. This is gonna go to the bottom of your tank the same way your supply hose was. You're gonna take your T adapter, and I always back turn it first to make sure it's on track, because sometimes when you do these, screw these onto these plastic ones, it can not be on track and it can cause leaks. So You should feel it click when it's on track. Yep. And then just tighten it. Now you're going to take your existing supply hose. Put that bad boy in there. Remember, I always back turn it. Take your time, kind of feel it out. All right, that feels good. This is your supply hose. This is the T adapter connected to your toilet tank. And this is where your supply hose of the bidet is going to go. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, so now all we have to do is uninstall the existing toilet seat. Now that you have access to it, this is the perfect time to start cleaning this. So. Alright, so now all we're gonna need is the components of our bracket. So this, you can see this pad here, this is gonna lay flat onto here. We're gonna make sure this is nice and straight. So make sure this looks nice and good. You're gonna take your bracket, put it in there, boom. Should fit his snug. I'm gonna put it right there. Bam. Do the same for the other side. Okay, let me get a little close up. So this is the bracket. Gonna take your bolt, put it in there. Should fit nice and snug. Put it right here. Does that look straight to you guys? That looks straight to me. Looks as straight as it can be. All right, so now all you gotta do is tighten these bad boys up. These do not have, like, these are not screws. These are meant to be tightened from the bottom. So you're gonna use your fingers to kind of tighten those onto there. There's little divots here, so it lets your fingers really grip it, you know? All right, so now we can install our, so this is the mounting bracket. These two things, just gonna slide in there. Nice. It's nice room on the sides. Sits perfectly. Now this is where we're going to install our hose. So first, you want to make sure this connection is secure. So just put a little bit of Teflon tape around there. Now take our hose. Now, if you ever need to remove this to clean under there or something, there's a little button here. Let me show you guys. There's a little button right here. Just pull it. Takes the toilet seat right off. Slide it back in. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to turn the water back on, check for leaks. No leaks. It's looking good. No leaks there. Looks perfect. All right, so let me show you guys how to do this. All right, so this is the knob for your bidet. All right, you have front, and you have rear. It's very simple. The more you turn it, the more pressure it's gonna have. All right, so first we're gonna try the rear. So you're gonna turn it away. So first it starts off with this self-cleaning. Just gonna clean the knob before it comes out. And as you keep turning, that's gonna activate it. You should see lots of pressure, okay? And you turn it off. Then there's another one, which is for the front. Keep going. Woo-hoo. That's it.